I'm sure you'll find her quite devout.
I call this one. Where is your faith?
Or for... sorry.
Hella American. Fair enough.
America.
Okay. Gabs, are you good to play?
I am good to go, and how are you good to go?
Cool. Then we...
You don't tell me what to do.
I mean, I will say that when that file does come up, let me know. I do have Twitch in the background though, so yeah.
You what?
I'm catching every third word, but yep. Fucking Matt.
Yeah.
Okay.
The holy Matt.
All righty.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then.
Shall we? Well,
We shall.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that I'm good to go. I will say though that like, if your friend is playing in the final, I will probably I will have that on in the background. So if you see like random excitement, I am paying attention.
Mom's playing in the final.
I can multitask.
We're gonna get to a really tense bit. Just go as he fucking wins. Okay, right.
Lego, are you streaming
As
again
usual.
or recording?
I am recording.
Cool.
Okay.
Excellent.
Your camera is still not loading it for me, by the way.
Just tap on it.
So
Right, Finn.
Now I broke everything else.
Good job. Good job.
I am going to
Good
assume that everyone is kind of grouping up in the hallway with Tanatar now, so I'm just
Yes.
gonna reveal that.
Go for it.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I'd actually just throw myself over there. If we were, what we done in this room? Did anyone have anything else to say?
I think we were basically done, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we would have just
Yeah.
headed down there then. Yeah.
We only have 2 doors left. Oh, we're all in here.
Now we have
gained
more doors. we have gained
More
some
doors.
One does not simply
Wrong
walk into more
campaign,
doors.
Ross.
Okay, how many doors?
I believe they should
No,
be
sorry,
visible.
not how many. Bloody hell. Any standard doors? Or similar?
Okay, so this one is of poorer construction slightly than the rest.
Sorry,
It looks a bit
Are you?
I
Did
didn't
you
think-
ping that? Wrong letter, maybe.
Fucking damn it.
Hmm.
This one
That one.
is
Yeah.
slightly smaller than the others.
How much
And-
smaller? Can I still fit?
Yes, all of you can still fit, although
Can
you
I
will
still
definitely have
fit?
to bend your antlers.
Ask questions here.
It's a fair question.
The
I
other
guess.
3 are all standard as you've seen otherwise. This one is slightly covered in mold. The others,
Okay.
as far as you can see, look fine.
Okay. Since the one closest to us is this one covered in mold, Terrantor's gonna have walked over here, stopped by it, wait for the rest of the group to come, and then gestures towards it, just with like a head nod, and looks at the rest of the group for approval or objections. Either way.
I point to this one, and I believe that leads to where the creaking was. Was it not?
Very well might be. I say we check it out.
Terrantor shrugs and then walks over to that door. Same thing as
Okay.
usual. Spell.
BBB. I love BBB. From now on,
You
that's-
see a staircase
Oh!
Going up.
leading up.
Hmm.
Curves up to the left. These are unlike the ones that you see at the ground floor. These have got no covering on them. It's just plain wood, and they are old.
They look stable.
Roll me an
Roll me a take a step.
investigation check. I don't want to force you guys to do investigation, but a lot of this is mostly to do with investigation.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
If
We
you
came
think
prepared.
of other, you can't tell.
That's fair. That's fair.
Shall we clear the
Okay.
floor first or go upwards?
Gatsby saying something.
Oh no, I was gonna say that if we open the door, I'll probably test out the first step, like gently to see how much it creaks. But
Well, the door's open.
okay. But if we want to check out the other rooms, I don't know.
Yeah. I say we clear this floor and then move up.
All right, 3 doors. There's 4 of us. Each take a door.
Everyone to a door.
All
Oh,
right,
guys.
pick a door.
Wait, are we actually doing that?
Why not? I will just survey the scene.
Hang back in safety.
There is another door, I think. Well, no, never mind.
Just in case anybody needs any assistance, I shall.
With magical bullshit primed, I will open this door that I'm next
With
to.
magical bullshit.
Magical bullshit primed.
With
By
my
magical
arrogance
bullshit,
to
I
shield
mean
me,
Sacred
I
flame.
open the door.
My magical.
You certainly do. And what is revealed to you?
Ha!
But a bathroom.
A lovely bathroom.
Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me.
Lovely is relative.
Time for a bath.
Remains of opulent fixtures still fill this moldy bathroom. Wardrobes, dressing screens, and a vanity with a cracked mirror fractured tile walls. Apologies. A raised marble tub next to a built-in fireplace asserts a commitment to decadence. Growths protrude from the walls of the bathroom. Clearly, the moisture in the air has helped the entire room germinate.
Nice.
Lovely. Love.
As I see the sight, I look back to Serid and just grunt. Bath.
The bath.
And then look into the room to see if I see, with all these growths and stuff about, if there's any sign of any kind of thing having moved through the room, perhaps? Or is anything disturbed recently? Or if it's all kind of, yeah, as it is.
Roll me an investigation. Or perception, whichever you're better at.
Did I pick perception instead? Or will I just add the things I would have had 3 in addition, so I would have had 12.
12. Okay.
Well, I have a 5 in perception and only a 2 in investigation.
Yep, that's right then. You notice that the room itself doesn't appear disturbed, but you do hear a faint crackling coming from this corner, which you figure
Oh, sorry, continue.
is the crackling of flames from the hearth underneath.
I see. Okay.
So you know that this chimney lines up with the one below that had the incident.
Yeah, but there's no like open fireplace in this room, is there? It's like a stove type thing, is it?
Yeah, it is directly connected to a heater.
Okay.
There's a ghost in the heater.
I stand at this entrance
Is
to
that
the
Matt
room,
Berry?
but I don't go into the room, and I look to see what is going on at the other doors. But whilst staying wary of this room.
Okay. Fling. And fling you shall. 2. Did that show?
You're dead.
Nope.
No, nothing showed.
Was not.
Mother of fucks. There.
Oh, a lovely room.
Hey guys.
The bed inspector has arrived. Good to bed.
Of fucking course. Lego was the one. Opened yet another bedroom.
Brilliant. Excellent.
Grab my white glove.
Unlike the last bedroom that you were in, this one is not completely overfested with mold and covered with cobwebs. It is unkempt, dusty, but not alive, unlike the other one.
At a glance. Anything peculiar?
Well, there is a vanity mirror and a few drawers up on the north side of the wall that you can see.
Yep.
There are some tables across it, but nothing really on them.
Okay.
And there is a plain bed that is unkept,
Unkept.
as if someone has come out of bed and not bothered to put it back, like make the bed.
Okay. Sorry, hold on, I gotta take the call. Sorry.
Spooky bed.
Just can't
Spooky bed.
get
Damn
the
kids.
staff.
Well, we open
Shall
Gab's
we-
door, or will
Shall we
something
do Nina's
happen?
story? Yeah. Because it's all happening around the same time of each door
Yes.
opening, right?
Yeah,
So.
it is. Okay. Gabs opens to
Big room.
a large
Oh,
office.
shit. Let's go.
This
That
office,
somehow checks out.
this office is decorated with sturdy shelves and a desk carved with reclining satyrs. The desk's high back chair is turned away, obscuring any occupant. And I should mention now that at the bottom, as you are possibly seen from the light there, that is a glass door that you can see through, leading to a balcony. So I'm just going to unveil it because it's
Oh my.
visible from where you are standing.
A sign of opulence and decadence. A fabulous balcony.
Other than that, as with the other room, there is a bearskin rug on the ground, as well as a bear's head stuck above a mantle. There is a globe that you can, if you've seen them before, it's the type that open to conceal drinks, usually, just sitting in the corner. And there's a few just assorted rugs and decorated things around the place, like the shelves overflowing with books, and at the bottom there you may be able to see there is a few beakers on top of a table. Don't know if that pinged. Bottom there.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
Alright, well, first thing, I'm going to check both of the bear eyes.
Gone.
And that's
Same as the other ones. You can make an investigation if you want to do the same type of attempt that Tanatar tried, try and see what took them or any kind of judgment call there.
It's not gonna be good.
They appear to be gouged.
Apart from them being missing, you can't really tell much. There's
Okay.
just rabid marks across the eyes, and it sort of flayed the skin back from where the eyes would have been.
Alright. And you said the chair is turned away.
It is.
Really wish I would have taken thaumaturgy right now. Shit, where's my character? What do I? Yeah, I'm going to approach the desk.
Okay.
And see if there's anything legible or if it's not moldy like papers or if I can make anything out.
These ones you can.
Oh,
Would you make me an investigation?
yes, sir. Uh,
Not bad.
16.
Not bad at all.
Nice.
Minus.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you did a swell enough job anyway.
Yeah, right?
So, this table is absolutely covered in assorted papers, and you can see on the other side that there are drawers to rifle through as well. Do you go round to the other side to do that first?
I would first like to pull out my rapier
Mm-hmm.
and see if I can poke the chair to swivel.
It does slowly, as if slightly rusted almost, swivel around, and nothing's in it. It is an empty chair. So, as you look through this absolute cavalcade of paperwork, we'll just jump back real quick to Lego, just because
Yes.
we were in the middle of that first.
Sure.
Mr. Ulrich,
Yes.
what was it you were doing?
I was. There's nothing in the bed?
You pull the sheet back, and alas,
I'm
a
dull
bed.
paranoid, man. Like,
In this particular instance,
How would you rate
are
this bed compared to the other two?
You
Number
would rate
three.
this bed of the same type as the others, so you would say this was possibly another spare bedroom, not too fancy, but it was also in better state, as though there wasn't as much corruption around this room
Solid
for
4 out of
whatever
10.
reason. Yeah, I wouldn't sleep in it.
yeah,
But
right.
You wouldn't die if you did.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna look around. I'm gonna search around. I'd like to search around the vanity for anything. Anything.
You do so, and inside you find a few pieces of quite nice jewelry.
Oh, nice.
There are a couple of gold necklaces and one pair of silver earrings. So if you want to take those, that is your prerogative.
Yeah, obviously. What better way to get a ghost to follow me than to take its jewelry?
Perfect. Perfect.
We need all the silver we can get.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yes. Apart from that, there's not too much of note. There is a hairbrush and...
Oh, the ghost saw Gabs instead.
Oh,
It messed
no.
up. Fuck.
damn it.
Blind ghost.
Gab's
Yes, apart from that, there's assorted makeup and hair products, as with the time. Nothing like hairspray, but there is
Giant can
Pretty-
of
Pomade.
relatively modern stuff as for this time.
Okay. Yeah, if that's all I find in this room, I mean, I would, of course, I would look in all the furniture or whatever just for any clue of who may have lived here, whose room this may have been, even if it was a spare bedroom, maybe who the last person to stay in here was, just anything. And if I find nothing, I'm just gonna walk back to the hallway.
Yeah, I'll say that once I push the chair and start like scrimmaging through the desk papers, I'll probably call out, and say, hey, if you guys have a, if you can help me out, there's a few things that we can rifle through here.
That is fair.
Um,
As you expect, Lego or Ulrich, there are very little signs of life in here apart from what you found.
Right.
There's the same as the other. There are cobwebs all over the place, so you see spiders skittering across some of the cabinets you open, but there's nothing of note other than the jewelry.
Very well then. I'll make my way.
Before I head down there,
Making your way.
see the fireplace incident that happened downstairs.
Yes.
Was it only? Did everyone see that? Or was it only?
Everyone saw that, yeah. Or, well, at least they could have, certainly. I don't know who was in
Okay,
the room at
just
the
I
time.
didn't know if it
believe
was
at least
all the Ulrich experience.
Ulrich definitely did.
Yeah.
Like we were all
Okay.
in the room. I
I
think.
think everyone was in the room,
think-
and then I
yeah.
called for Grieger. So
Yeah,
So we all
I was
know
looking
something
away,
happened.
but I was like there when it happened. I was like, "What
Yeah.
the fuck was that?"
Yeah, you'd have heard the flames go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Before hearing Kathleen's call for that's something in that room, I get ready to head down. But before I do, I just want to kind of specifically look just with my eyes, not actually going over to it, examine this heater thing, and just see if there's anything I can see that's off about it in particular.
Roll me something, either perception, maybe
will take-
investigation, probably perception.
I will take perception for 8. Not a very perceptive perception.
You don't notice anything.
Okay. I just kind of look at it, think, and then shut the door behind me and head down the corridor.
Okay.
Heading towards the room with the others.
Okay. So, you have found some shit
hey,
in this room. So, we have found documents. These documents have got names on them. Specifically, there is a will that names 4 members of the house.
Oh,
You see the names Loren, Theodora, Regan, Vastian. There's an addendum to this will that notes that Loren died of a tenacious deviltry of the leftmost lung. In addition to that, there is a sheaf of dry legal documents, including this deed to the house and rights to the surrounding land. These documents enumerate the land's features, including, quote-unquote, ruins of Castle Lavents, prior owners, colon, Lady Mara Silvra, Dulk Dranzorg, Lord Cordon Silvra, dates unknown. Now,
The question for you, let's throw things off. Gabs, are you still taking notes despite being like remote?
I am, but I would
Okay.
totally appreciate if you could copy pasta that. Those are a
can.
lot of names.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yes.
Don't worry, I still am taking notes with my little like maps of all the doors too.
And I will also put the other thing you see there. Now, in
I get it.
addition, sorry,
No, I was just saying thank you.
in addition to the relatively dull business records, the desk holds a key. It's a relatively small key, so round about that size. A 4-foot-long silver chain necklace and a small black box, round about a foot in length and about that wide.
Hmm.
Like a scroll case.
Kind of like a scroll case.
Character or player description, not character description.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
This key,
Mm-hmm.
is it just a simple key? There's nothing ornate things about it.
It's fancy enough to fit in with the rest of this sort of house. It's about 3 centimeters long. It's got some patterning on the top, but it's nothing that you would go, oh my god, it's the key to the city.
There's no like specific symbols on it or anything.
No symbols, no tags of any kind.
Right.
And it was hidden near the bottom of the drawer in pretty hard to reach place. So you would imagine that this was the kind of thing he would hide from people. It took Nina a few minutes of searching to find it at the bottom of this.
Okay.
Same along with the black box.
I have a question about
Yes.
this room. Is this actually a globe, or is it not a globe?
Yes, that's the globe that opens with
Could potentially.
possibly opens.
Not being aware of
Bottle of
opening
scotch and
shenanigans. I want to go and look at the globe and examine the actual globe. The map
Oh.
on the globe itself.
Fuck. That's an interesting idea you got going on there.
Well played.
If you want to call him a dickhead, you can.
Let's
Upon
reconvene next
closer
week.
inspection, it's actually painted over.
Conveniently, it's faded beyond recognition.
Yes, it's so old and covered in dust. When you wipe away the dust, you wipe away the paint. There's nothing to be seen. What a shame. What a travesty. The piece of artwork lost.
Okay. I would like to request, if I could take the key.
I didn't find it, so I'm still not quite at the desk.
I said Nina, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you go for it.
Yeah, cool.
Your boy's playing, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Against the Luke player, so he's feeling good.
Oh shit, is he up right now?
Oh, fucking bollocks.
It's so annoying timing, I know.
Sorry.
Why would you do this to us?
How is that?
Well, you that should be apologizing. It's Scott.
It's only game one. We don't need to worry about this part. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to take the key. Might
Okay.
be useful somewhere, and I think divvy up some of these important items.
What should we do with this box?
Open it.
Well, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
Don't do it. God damn it. This fully
What's in the
expecting
fucking box?
Lex to be the one to jump on it.
I was getting there.
Oh.
Ah.
Well, I mean, you're already haunted because you took the silver earrings, right? What's the worst that could happen?
You don't know that.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and open it and see what's inside.
Death becomes
Inside is some velvet cushioning, on top of which lies a wand.
Ooh.
What?
There is an ebony wand lying on its side
Oh,
with some ornate gold filigree tangled in it.
Good filigree. Filigree.
I believe filigree is the right term.
Yes.
Filigree, yeah, it definitely is. Like
It
fancy
would.
designs that don't serve any purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. My armor's covered in them. Let's go.
I'm a musician. I'm quite keenly aware of filigree.
We're no civilized here, are we not?
Grab the wand and-
You pick up the wand.
Wingardium Leviosa.
What would you like to do? I believe it was Nina that opened the box.
yes.
Twas
Bard, do you
Bard.
think
Hard.
you could take any use with this? Or are you only able with musical instruments? Or are you only versed in musical instruments, say?
I may be of the arcane sort, but I'm not a goddamn wizard.
Shame.
Whilst they're discussing what to do with this box, can I say that I've examined the spherical object that's not a globe for any sort of
Okay, I'll say it
Just
is a
anything
globe.
on it.
It's full of islands that you don't recognize because it is not from your plane.
yeah.
Whether you
Can I examine it not for what's actually on it though, just for any kind of unusual mechanical mechanisms, that kind of thing.
Mechanical
If
mechanisms.
you go around just poking it, it doesn't take you long to figure out that it does fold out, revealing a decanter of some orange liquid or deep brown liquid.
Okay. I kind of just open this up, and then we can return to the discussion about the box. I just want to say that's what I've done.
Is that a bourbon?
Would any of you like to do anything with this wand? Would anyone like to roll investigation, mayhaps, or arcana?
What about history?
What kind of, like, just for a better understanding, like, just player explanation, is it basically like a one you might see in, like, Harry Potter? Like that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
About 10 inches long. Don't say it. Don't say it, Lego. Good.
Giggity.
About 10 inches long. And the kind that you would hold in one hand and use some kind of either spellcasting focus or something else. You don't know.
Yeah. After my sassy comment, I'm just like, nothing I can make use of, I'm afraid.
Alright. I'll glance over at Tanatar and
Although,
not even bother presenting it to him.
could I,
Rude indeed.
upon looking at it, could I just hit it with a quick Arcana check just to see see if I can maybe
Guidance.
look at anything? Let me get a closer look at that.
Guidance immediate.
I don't think guidance is helping me here, so I'm going
I
to save
don't
my
think
guidance
it's
in
gonna
case I
do
need it
much
in the next
better.
minute.
Afraid to say you do not know.
Let me get a
No,
closer
it's-
look at that thing. I'll grab it.
Have at it. Do you wave it?
I mean, whatever waving motion
That's what
would
I
be to
thought.
grab. So if
Okay,
that counts as,
Arcana away.
if grabbing it and pulling it up counts as a wave, so be it.
Exact same roll, I'm
That's
afraid.
perspective. He was not paying attention at all when he was investigating this box. And
Okay.
he just looked over it recently and has seen all three of you like wave this wand in the air. Or not wave.
Hey, we're not waving.
Definitely haven't
Expect the
waved,
wand in the air.
So here's the wand, right?
for sure.
I've looked at it. I've rolled a 5, and I go, it's nothing.
Roll me. Roll me a luck check.
Luck a thing.
Just a d20 on its own.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
So not so much then. She
You
turned me
wave
into a
about.
newt.
And then you look down the barrel without really thinking. And from point blank range,
Oh.
roll me a d4.
A generous god.
I don't know about that one, Chief. Let me just double check
Not so
something.
generous. Deceitful god. Making it seem.
Sorry, 2 seconds.
1.
Scott has
Got it,
one,
fuck you.
one round away from winning the thing, by the way, now.
yeah.
This could be his last round.
Sweep. Potential sweep.
Oh boy, let's. Oh.
Shoot him in the face, Finley. Shoot him in the face.
It's
I
about
will.
to happen.
You take
Oh, wow.
10 damage
Son of a whore.
as a series of magical missiles explode from the one's end and smack you in the face.
Oh.
These crystalline darts just lodge in your forehead and just knock you back for a second, almost knocking you out.
Son of a... Alright.
Whilst this happens,
Not
Tanator is
nothing.
watching on with a blank expression as always, and his head kind of just follows Ulrich as he stumbles backward, but there's no other reaction.
Okay.
Still believe that there's nothing to it.
Not
do you?
nothing. Not nothing. But I think I might keep it.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect that, but why did you wave it like that?
I don't know.
What were you thinking?
I clearly wasn't. Thought it was nothing. Tuck it into my belt.
Okay. I will send you the profile for the Wand of Magic Missiles that you have just picked up
I want to cast
and
magic
utilize
missile on myself.
very effectively.
It's got one.
He won!
Hey!
Ivan.
Hey, my boy. Beautiful. He hammered them 3-0.
Yeah,
Yes,
sweep to the
it
end.
was. I think he took one round off him.
Christ. Okay, fair play. I have sent you the profile on the Discord server.
Yay!
You have got,
That's so cute.
so it has 7 charges by default, and you just use 2 on yourself.
Jesus Christ. That's got 5 charges now. Okay, cool.
You will
So
gain
wait.
charges back at the end of long rests.
Oh, very
Or
cool.
So
at the end of each day, I think it might be.
with wands, do you not necessarily have to be like a spellcaster or like a wizard to use them? Anybody in
No.
possession of them?
Not for this specific one.
Cool.
Some wizards use wands as a spellcasting focus.
Focus. Yeah.
This has
Yeah.
got the power in the wand itself.
Okay. That's
So
awesome.
it's mainly to do with intention. So if you were to wave it about and think,
Yeah.
do something, or do something, it will hit you in the face.
It sure did.
Oh,
Yes.
I see.
Makes sense.
Did you take your 10 damage?
Yeah, I took my 10 damage.
What are you at right now then? Because you after your roll of last time we
5.
played.
I'm up to, I'm at 5.
Whew.
So I get up very slowly.
Did you grab it from me? Like, did you walk
Whoa.
away from me, or?
Well, I'm currently on my ass next to you. Very
Did you
much
actually fall over? Did you go down with like a thump?
point blank shot myself in the face.
Yeah. I'll glance over, healing word, and just mutter, "Ugh, again."
Ugh, again.
Nice.
Very nice. Thank you. My God. It wasn't my fault, you see. I had no way of knowing.
I believe your words were something along the lines of "It's nothing special."
Of course, it wasn't at the time.
Anyway, Santa, what have you found here?
Tantra looks down at the brown liquid, looks back up, and just goes, sustenance.
There are also a few crystalline glasses in there as well, I should say.
Crystalline glasses.
Back at my home, I keep a good brandy in my globe.
I lean over and pop off the lid. That's it.
Runs
How
away from the impending explosion.
acquainted are you with fine spirits?
I'm a bard, so
Sorry.
This the good shit. This the good
Oh.
shit.
and is it like similar to something in real life of how
Yes, you would.
it stays good.
Yes, in this particular case, it
Only
seems
gets
to have
better.
been both covered by the globe, which has kept some sort of, well, it's helped, as well as the fact that it's not been uncorked before.
Until now. Now we must drink.
Hmm. Since you're actually in the area now as well, Ulrich, you notice on this table that there is a small framed portrait of the same woman that you saw in the conservatory before. The apparition that appeared with all the plants and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same woman is in that photo.
I will point this out to the gang.
The gang has been pointed out.
Strahd currently pouring a drink. So you're saying this is the one that you witnessed in downstairs?
That's precisely what I'm saying. Come now, pour for all.
Interesting. But well, all right, stop jumping the gun. I was handing it to you after I poured it. This should help.
Thank you, sir.
Can I pick up the picture frame?
You certainly can.
And I'll say, what am I gonna say? Theodora, if you're still around, could you make an indication if this is you?
My wand goes off again.
I don't know if you want me
There's
to roll
no
something for
immediate
that.
sign that she hears you.
Okay.
Well, maybe take it around for the next sale, perhaps. You know.
Not the worst idea I've heard. Go ahead and pocket that, would you?
I lift a glass and kind of gesture to Tanatar. Do you?
Are you offering him a glass?
That's kind of like the insinuation.
Okay. Tanator does take the glass and he immediately walks out the room.
Okay.
And if there's no interruptions, you hear the noise of horrible grinding metal very abruptly outside. As like metal scratching against itself in just very nasty ways. And then a few moments later, he comes back in the room with an empty glass and hands it back to you.
I heard mumps.
Time moves weird in this house.
Yeah.
A couple of moments is what I meant to say.
A couple of months.
Interesting.
You've been gone for 30 years.
How many glasses were in the?
4.
Good.
Imagine that.
I gesture to Nina. Careful one.
I tend to not drink while on the job.
It'd be a pity to make this good stuff go to waste.
It would be. Let's not waste it. I grab the glass.
Take it.
I dodge my hand away.
I think you've earned it after your previous experiences in this house. I'll say to Strahd. Not Ulrich, because his has been all wrought onto himself.
That is not true. Just this last one. The other one was his fault.
I didn't fall.
Yeah.
I
Conveniently.
didn't fall. I don't know what you were doing.
Yeah. Trying to save you.
Yeah, okay. I take a drink then and put the lid back on the bottle and put it where we find it.
That's fine. What would you like to do next?
It's a
If
porch.
balcony.
Yes, indeed. It is bolted shut, but it is bolted shut from this side, so easy enough to unlock.
So we can unbolt it.
Yes.
I say we go for that.
You want to use that one? It seems pretty effective.
No, I'll just pull the stuff off. Or step to the side and ask Tanatar to kick it in.
Wait, it's not just like a bolt, like a lock.
It is.
Okay, then
I mean, I can try kicking if you want.
Oh,
It
thanks.
might be embarrassing for me.
It is a bolt, and also it's made of glass, so you're gonna hurt your foot when you. Okay. Yep. You can all go out. It leads to an overview of where you came from. So
okay.
the whole area is pretty rotten. You don't like the look of some of the planks you're standing on, and they seem to almost squish under your feet.
Oh,
As I
You're
notice,
not.
that happening to Tanatar, I just kind of just stay at the door.
Yeah. The heavy armor really does weigh you down in this particular instance, and your footprints are almost visible.
Am I falling
On
through?
the wood.
you might.
No, you're
Very-
making indents into the rotten wood.
But like, it
You're
doesn't.
not.
It doesn't sink just continuously though.
I
Quick
pull out my
steps.
lyre just in case, ready
Thank you,
to
appreciated.
give a wee.
Noticing that I am partially sinking into this wood, I decide, maybe not, and I walk back towards the door. But as I'm doing that, I would like to look up above us and see if there's anything I can see above.
See what I see?
There's. Nothing particularly stand out. It's just the exterior of the house. You're one floor below being on the roof. So you're. Sorry. So there's the ground floor. You're about 15 feet above the ground floor. You know that there is another floor above you, and then the roof. But there's nothing standing out from the floor above you. There's no other balconies or anything like that.
And there's no you can't see the roof or the tower or anything like that.
Oh, the tower is there on your left, so yes, that would actually be very visible for you. I will make that you're out.
Can I ask how tall the tower is in comparison to the roof of the main house?
How? Sorry, run that back again.
How much does the tower go beyond the height of the main house itself? I guess. Is there a massive difference?
Not particularly. Maybe 10, 15 feet.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. I just walk back into the room. Into solid
Likewise.
ground.
Likewise, if there's nothing of significance on the ground or on the porch or whatever, I'll just make my way back inside.
You making your way?
Every time.
Without fail.
Okay.
Shall we face our fears and ascend?
We shall.
Let's go.
Stomp, stomp, stomp. Squelch, squelch, squelch with the kind of wet wood stuck in my boots now, I guess.
I just take one last look around the room before I leave. Just in case.
The room that you're in, the office.
Yeah.
Roll me investigation or perception.
Can't
If it's
guide
one
you.
last room, probably perception. Up to you.
Nice.
Hey, now we're talking.
As
really
you
Anything we didn't quite notice. So obviously
get
not small
a-
details, but
you get a whiff of the same chemical smell from these vials.
Yeah, I was gonna say we didn't check the table. Shit.
So this table at the bottom has got assorted chemical-looking compounds and all that on it.
wait just one moment. As I
Yes.
turn around back to the party and start walking over.
hmm
I just poke my head in and see what he's up to.
There's various bottles on this particular table, all of them marked with chemical symbols that I don't believe you would have had the background in knowing.
No.
IRL or characters?
Both. And do
Both, right?
But yes, that most of them are clear liquids in bottles, and with that higher perception, you can pretty much immediately tell the one that's yes.
Yeah, that's fucking creepy as hell. My washing machine just turned on. I just heard a noise.
Theodora.
Yes, the slightly uncorked one you can tell immediately is the same strong ammonia smell that you got from the.
I'm assuming you recognize the smell in the same way that I do. I say to whoever came to the door first, who I assume was Ulrich.
Yeah, I do recognize that smell. There any papers or anything on this desk? On this, whatever these things are contained in? Any labels? Any notes?
Most of the paperwork that you saw on the table was spread out about law. There is a couple of pieces of parchment on this one which mark out strange symbols. What's your intelligence?
The modifier or just what it is?
Just what it is.
13.
13. You kind of had a nobleman's background. You might have a little bit of education in you. So you recognize one or two of them. There's Amodia, as was seen or pointed out by Strahd.
Yep.
And there's one with this dark metallic goo at the bottom. Which you shake about and almost immediately recognize as mercury.
Oh, fantastic. Well, this one's mercury.
Apart from that, most of them are just a clear liquid, so it's hard to discern what they would be.
Right.
The label's faded.
Interesting.
I think we should keep a note of this.
That sheet of paper with all the symbols and stuff on it, I'm gonna pocket that.
Okay.
Give that to Mikhail.
Is that all I saw? All I perceived?
I would say that that's... Yes, Nina, that is correct. The chemical symbols for both of those.
What a nerd!
Nerd alert!
There are bookshelves.
I was to say, who would have thought that my chem minor would come in handy of playing D&D?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The bookshelves have a couple of marble busts in the same way that you saw down below, interspersed between them. There's no other standout features in this room, really.
As I walk past the bare rug with my perception 23, do I notice any...
Sure, we can keep that.
Sure.
Your Elvi see. You get a sudden, like, Sherlock, like, these words are flashing up in front of you. The main one that is drawn away is that there are 3 claws in tandem that seem to come at once. So it's like the scratch marks are all in 3s of just drawn across, and they're very thin, razor thin.
I continue walking.
DM, a little bit of a, I guess, retcon question, which if we didn't notice, that's fine. What was the state of the mirrors on the vanities?
You can pop your head around and look at them. They, for the most part, are intact but strangely clouded. The one in the bathroom is cracked along the side, I believe it said.
Okay. But it's not like they're shattered,
No,
like
they're
in,
all.
you know.
Yeah, there's no obvious mirror shards covering the ground or anything like that.
Okay. Thank you. All right, marching order. How we going up?
Is someone standing on top of me? Where's my guy gone?
Sorry.
Sorry.
You know what's a big bet.
Just before we go upstairs, is the bathroom door still shut? Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, yeah, you purposefully closed it.
Yeah.
I
just-
did
just
not
make sure.
like that long
Yeah, that hesitation
wait.
made me a bit worried there, Finley. Okay, I am going to take a step onto these very safe-looking stairs.
Once again, I'm going to just chill behind my layer out,
Okay.
just on the off chance.
Just in case,
Absolutely.
right?
Right,
That's
I will,
fine.
I will stomp up the stairs until interrupted.
We'll stomp up the stairs. Your words.
Well,
Okay.
I
So-
just find everything I make as a stomp. I'm a heavy guy, all right.
Your words. So,
Maybe
The
we
wooden stairs.
might have been better to send the ranger first, but I guess what's done is done.
The wooden stairs are weight bearing. They sound hellish just under your weight because you wouldn't think they would even support it, but they just sag but don't break.
Okay.
Which draws
so nice.
all of you
Oh, I see.
to the right. If you would drag your screens.
TP.
Hey.
Oh, I'm in darkness.
Is this what you thought you accidentally revealed yesterday? I remember there was something over here.
No. Okay. And at the top of the stairs is an equally sized door to the one that you saw below, which opens with a creak to reveal a very much more bare bones hallway.
Okay. I
Sounds like
step
a phone call.
into the hallway
You step into the hallway.
with my magical light stick still in hand.
Good. You can see these assorted doors. This.
While Lego's on the phone, I'm going to run over to the toilet.
Okay. Yep. I will do the same since we've got a minute.
Oh. Hello.
Oh,
Finlay.
yeah.
when you stood up, something really weird happened to your camera on my screen, and it cycled. So you went like, and then teleported across your room to your door.
That's hilarious.
Interesting.
And I tried to record it, but my NVIDIA GeForce is only focused on my main monitor, so I didn't
Damn.
record it. But
Damn is right.
Practicing that all night.
it would have been some good paranormal activity shenanigans.
Paranormal. Paranormal.
Paranormal in this campaign. What is this?
Preposterous.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay. Where were we? I believe we had just hit the
We
top floor.
just walked up the stairs, right?
Yes.
Aye.
So, you can tell immediately when you hit the top step, this is a far more humble area than down below. It was clear that a lot of the money that they spent went down to show off. This is possibly where they run out of budget.
Poor's live.
Hmm.
Disgusting
Yes.
peasants. You filthy.
And there's a threadbare carpet lying on the front of you.
Well, I see that Catalina has zoomed over to a door, so I'm going to follow towards that door.
Waste
Oh,
no time.
Well, I figured
I'll
there's
get
4
this way.
doors.
Oh no, we did this again.
There's 4 lines.
In that case, Sartre will go to this door and prepare to
Yeah.
spell. This is
What
where
could
all the
possibly-
monsters on the top floor. They're all in the attic.
Yep.
We're all about
What
to get
could possibly go
1v1.
wrong?
Literally
We're gonna all end up in
where
team
we
fights.
heard the creaking from, but yeah.
Let's
fine.
have some initiative to decide who goes first, unless you decide amongst yourselves.
I love a competition.
You guys want to roll for it? Let's roll for it.
I'm pretty
Love
sure
it.
last time I rolled initiative, I'm pretty sure I rolled a 3 too.
I'm shit at competition.
But you love it.
We both rolled a 2. Feels bad.
All right. So, Ulrich, I believe, is first to go.
Yay. Sure is.
Indeed, by quite a margin.
First to go.
The door opens
First to die.
with a creak.
Oh look, more beds.
This
I've come to inspect these beds.
That's it, right? Good night, guys. That was a good campaign. Oh, fucking Christ. Yes, more beds. More beds indeed. These, however, are not of the same quality as
No.
you're used to. You have to say that really it's bare bones up here. I think it would be a 3 out of 10, if I'm being honest.
Mhm.
The servant quarters. Murph.
This one, however, closest to you, doesn't quite scale with the map here. This is clearly larger than the others, and is sunken in the middle, as if something
one here?
particularly, yes, closest
Okay,
to you,
yeah.
And is sunken in the middle as if someone particularly heavy slept there.
Was it me?
You can go sleep there.
I'm not at the room. Ignore. I didn't say this.
Ignore me. Well, are we taking turns opening doors, or are we going through each? As
We can go through one room at a time.
Okay.
So there are chests at the bottom of these two doors, at these two beds, sorry, along the north side.
Yeah.
And there is one just as you enter the door as well.
I will be checking chests for sure.
Okay. Both of these are unlocked, but are more or less empty apart from a few copper pieces at the bottom.
Okay.
Some folded up clothes that look particularly itchy.
Yeah, nothing I'm interested in.
When you get to
anything
this
on
one,
these
however,
tabletops, though?
yes, there are. Well, on this one, as you can see, there is an ink pot and some scribblings, but nothing legible.
Nothing legible.
What languages do you speak?
All of them. I speak Common, Elven, and Abyssal.
Yeah, no, it's in Dwarven script. It is faded, the runic markings, but it looks to be some kind of poem or prayer.
Okay.
You can make out every third or fourth word, and they seem to involve some kind of religious altar or god.
I will pocket the papers.
Okay. When you get to this chest, it is locked.
Is it something I can bash with my dagger? Is it that kind of a lock, or would it make more sense to try to pick it?
Do any of you have thieves' tools? Well, first of all, do you have thieves' tools?
I don't think I do.
No.
Would that be in the explorer's pack?
No.
Which I never added, but I know I have.
No. You can try to force the lock if you want, or you can ask around for thieves' tools if anyone else has them.
I will poke, because I figure I'm probably like on a knee in front of the chest right by the door, so I'll kind of poke my head out the door and go, anyone pick a lock?
So casual. So casual.
Nope.
Negative.
Silence from Tanator.
Yeah, then I'll try
But I
to.
do have a key.
That sound.
Thanatar is just like,
Ooh,
Walls.
would you bring that
Divine
key
pick.
over here for a moment?
Hang on, I've kind of lined up to open this door, and I'm going to do that first.
Very well. Very well.
Okay, you do so. To reveal.
Death.
How dare you steal my initiative order? The thief!
Apologies, that is my bad, but it is
Oh, are we sure
stairs
now?
going vertical, so not too much spoiled.
Okay, closing the door back and heading in this direction. Then
Yeah,
go to the next one again.
Okay. Closing that
we
door.
will go for Tanatar.
If I knew this was happening, I would have held my door until seeing how this resolves.
Okay.
Or hearing how
You-
this resolves more accurately.
Try the key, but it does not fit.
Not
Very
quite
well.
This one.
You figure that the key that you're holding is a lot fancier than the lock on this chest.
All right, I will try to force it then.
Roll me a
My dagger.
attack
or
roll
whatever.
or athletics. Are you trying to jimmy it? Are you trying to like break the lock, or are you trying to pick it with your dagger? How are you trying to open it?
I mean, if I can somehow pick it with my dagger, I will. Otherwise, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna try to break it with my dagger. Like just bash it with the butt of the dagger.
Sure. Let's give it dex to start with to represent you trying to pick it, and
Okay,
then
just a straight dex roll. then?
strength. Sleight of hand if you have it.
Not proficient, but it's on there.
Go for it. That's a natural 20.
Nice.
On all the stupid
You
stuff.
somehow fit a dagger designed to stab people into a lock about this big. No one knows how you do it, but by God, do you? And it
Because
popped
Ulrich
open
is
like there
victorious
was
again.
nothing to it. Okay.
Too
It
bad
does
nobody
take
was there
you-
to see your
I
resounding
know, right?
success.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'll still tout.
It does take you. No, it takes you seconds. Not 20. Fuck it. Inside of this footlocker are suits custom made for a very tall man. You figure that this bed frame accommodated someone quite sizable. In addition, there's a small pouch containing 13 silver pieces,
Nice.
as well as an amulet bearing the symbol of a skull surrounded by skeletal Ouroboros.
Symbol of a skull.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
Symbol of a skull. What now?
A skull surrounded by Ouroboros, which are,
Like
I
it's like
will
a
send
snake.
it to the chat, a snake
Snake
eating
versus
itself.
Yeah.
Ooh. Cool. Yeah, I'm taking that. I'm taking the silver and the amulet.
Those Ouroboros.
Ouroboros. It's just fun to say.
Ouroboros, indeed.
Ouroboros. And as the lock gets picked, I immediately poke my head out. I got it.
With that, Sire didn't even reach the end of the hall before that was picked. It was immediate.
Upon hearing, I got it. If it's not my turn.
Yep.
Just straight away upon hearing it, I open my door.
Open. Your
Magic spell ready to go, etc., etc. But yeah.
Etc. Etc.
magic bullshit preparation. We've done this before.
ready to go,
Million
ready to do
times.
that tiny wee like 1d8 damage, whatever it is.
Oh,
Indeed.
pretty.
Oh, I thought it was a piano for a second.
Yeah.
Is it pretty?
I entered the room.
So, unlike the hallway you just entered, this has gone back to being quite decadent. Rich furniture clusters around a tall fireplace, its mantel lined with dusty knickknacks. Above it hangs a portrait of a stiff but handsome family. There are 4 people in the portrait, and you recognize one of them, the lady in it. There's also a man, a daughter, and a son. So you figure is
No dogs.
there is also a dog. My bad.
Hey.
One dog.
There is one dog.
Okay, what else do I see? Is anything else notable?
Other than that, there is assorted just chairs laying about the place. There's another bookshelf in the corner, and I believe, yes, that is all you see.
Another door over the far
Yes,
side.
sorry,
Yeah.
that isn't visible as it should be.
Okay. I have a quick glance on the room, and then lean out the back of the room, get terrified by Siri right behind me.
Yeah. I
and just kind of grunt. Door. Painting.
Then
And then walk further into the room.
let's continue.
I'll make my way back towards Nina whilst looking at my new amulet.
Okay, and we will go with Nina's opening the door next.
Ready. Must be in the freaking storage closet.
Say again?
Watch me have a storage closet.
There's a lot of space there for us.
I had stairs, so.
Yeah, not quite.
Oh,
Oh,
this is a
So-
suspicious amount of beds.
thankfully, Ulrich is back to help you.
Yes,
There are
inspect the beds I can.
2 more beds,
Put my head in. Ah, more
That is-
beds.
but that's not the first thing that catches your attention. The first thing is this knocked over chair, which has marks, almost like fingers dragging across the floorboards towards a bag in the far corner of the room. if you could roll me just a quick investigation or perception, appreciate that.
You said investigation. Yeah.
Perception or investigation, up to you. You notice that there are actually bloodied fingernails sticking out of the wood, as if something was dragging them into this bag.
Okay. I don't like that.
That's entirely fair. What would you do?
I will ready Sacred Flame and yell out to Tanatari and Siri.
You hear this voice echoing from next door. Do you guys
Yeah,
come through?
we head through. If we reach there
I'm
before
sure everything's
anything
in
goes wrong.
control.
Tatra grunts in response and begins
I'm
walking
right
over.
here.
If we get there before anything goes wrong, I would like to, upon seeing Catalina with a spell prepared, do the same and prepare my Sacred Flame. Aiming at this bag, perhaps.
Okay, you all have time to gather up. Nothing appears to be happening from this.
Oi, Eric, budge!
Oi.
You big bastard!
Alright, everything's alright.
As you all enclose on the bag, you can see just into the lip of it, and it is pitch black. You can't see the bottom.
Who's gonna pick it up?
How attached are you to that light stick?
What's this? on the table?
Tatra looks down to the light stick. And then looks up at Catalina, or down at Catalina. And then attempts to toss the light stick towards the bag. So I'm assuming
No.
she's afraid to.
Wait. No. Can I? I'll gesture my hand to see if, like, you would give it to me.
Okay, as he's about to throw it, he kind of sees this and he's like, oh! And he stops himself and hands it over.
Can I tie, like, some string or some of the rope to it and then toss it in the bag?
You can try.
Okay. I will do
We got
that.
like 50 feet of fucking rope or something, because we all tend to start with that, don't we?
You roll me, I suppose it would be a ranged attack roll, trying to throw. Are you trying to get it into the bag or just onto it? How accurate are you trying to be here? Because it is well lit enough that you can see the bag fine, because it's about 5 feet away
Well,
from you.
if I have to step closer to the bag, I'll step closer to the bag.
Okay.
Whilst
Kinda
this
just
happening,
like-
I would like to change my prepared action, since this is quite a close range situation, to brandish my greatsword and prepare to potentially slap a threatening object instead. Not a child, though. Unless it seems like it's attacking
A
us.
child. Okay. As you approach with the lit, broken piece of portrait, I believe it was, the light just doesn't seem to penetrate inside the bag at all. Even as it's getting closer and closer, it's just a void. And once it hits, just pokes the tip in, you get this almost just force try to pull it out of your hand into the bag. Do you let go?
Yeah, I'll let it.
The second the edge of it disappears over the threshold, all the light goes out. So unless anyone else has a lantern, which I think one of you does at least.
She does.
Yeah.
Okay. So
In the
there is
dark.
I mean,
some
it would
light in the room, but that bright light is just gone. And if you wrap the
And-
rope around it, it has started feeding through into it.
Bye, rope.
I'll Dex try and hold on to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't need to roll anything. It does stop as soon as you start pulling back.
And there's no tension.
There's tension, but it's not trying to. It's just equaling what
It's not enough to drag me in.
No.
Okay. Oh crap. That's all I got, guys. Can I try and pull it out back out?
Yep.
Or all right,
So,
I'll do
yeah.
that.
It follows along, keeping tense the entire way, and eventually it pokes its way back out the bag again and falls to the floor.
Do you guys have any ideas how to approach this?
What sorcery is
Um,
this?
Good question.
Is there like a drawstring on this bag?
There is. It's a small-ish, so probably about that size, of velvet, and it does have a drawstring at the top.
Nice. Going to try to close it.
You reach forward, pull the strings, and it's shut.
Securely shut?
As securely as drawstrings can shut a bag, yes.
Okay. So I would like to take the time to wrap strings around the end to make sure it stays nice and tightly shut.
Seeing
Now it is as tightly shut as it
Okay.
can be for.
Excellent.
seeing I'll do this, I would like to produce my 50 feet of rope and gesture for him to tie a stronger knot with this 50 feet of rope.
With this 50 feet of
cut
rope.
off segment of this 50 feet of rope. And I pulled it
Have a-
out of my ass apparently because I do not have I don't have a backpack.
Don't worry about that.
It's fashion.
Keep that ass rope to yourself.
It's
Thank
actually just
you.
my intestines, but it's fine because I'm undead-ish.
Undead-ish.
You weren't using them.
This is fine. This is fine. This should be fine.
DM, did you say what? You just said there were fingernails.
Yes,
Hello?
there's bloody fingernails sticking up from the wood, as if whatever they were, whatever it was strong enough to tear them out as it was getting.
Could I investigate to see if they're human?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me either investigation, maybe survival if you want, or nature. Any of those.
Oh, survival.
Survival. Yeah, you can tell these were human, and you would judge by the size and kind of well kept they were. It was once a woman's.
Who's in here now?
Pokemon. Is there anything else in this room? Of note.
She hasn't
Other
checked
than the
lockers
bag,
yet.
there are 2 beds with footlockers at the bottom of each, and chamber pots underneath. As
I was
with
gonna say, what's sticking out from there?
yes,
That must smell lovely.
if you, it's gone past the point of that. It's been there for so long that it smells of nothing.
Yep. Thank
So if you
God.
were to open the footlockers, you would find about a dozen copper pieces and some equally itchy clothes, as you saw in the other ones. But these ones seem to have more of a feminine cut to them, I suppose.
The female servants' chambers. I mutter to myself out loud.
So
Okay.
an incredibly
Which-
strange bag and terrible living conditions. Marvelous.
I'm sure. Terrible at the time. Yes. Shall we
Tanner
continue?
hoists his sword back onto his shoulder and makes to leave the room.
I make to follow.
As you do, you start hearing creaking coming up from the stairs that you came up. Slow, pretty cumbersome steps.
While Siri
I'm
is the one peeking
literally-
through the door, Tanner stands away from the door because he's very not stealthy.
And you kind of got big fucking antlers that would
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
go
yeah.
away if you were to peek.
So he is just going to stand way back to not be in any sight of this door.
Well, I'm not like
That's all.
this, but I'm kind of like,
I can peeky peek if you want. But you're right in the doorway, so you're good.
I'm already peeking. That's why.
Right. Hmm?
Yes, okay.
Single file.
A faint orange glow comes from below as
Oh,
the
it's-
creaks
it's-
get
it's-
Oh,
louder.
pal.
great.
It's our
From below.
Yeah.
buddy old pal.
It
I
is.
forgot they were still here.
Oh, it's you. I thought it. Okay, everyone.
But it was a ghost!
Ooh, I would have gotten away with it.
Is it Grigor or Mikhail?
It is Grigor.
Okay.
Just get the token. There you go.
Does he still have the doll? Or does he not have the doll anymore?
He does not have the doll anymore.
Is his hand bandaged up?
It is. Hello. You all look positively scared. What happened?
Oh, nothing. Only everything. I will
I
hand
see.
over all those sheaths of paper that I was grabbing, the chemical notes and the dwarven
Good lord.
things. And I found
Almost
stuff.
bending under the weight of the shit that you have accumulated. Okay.
And also this
Uh,
bag, but I'm keeping it.
I think more importantly, the bag. Do you want to keep it?
I kind of do. This bag seems to eat things and then
Eat things.
let you have them back.
I think that's exactly what we should be handing over to the exorcists.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll put it on top of the pile I just put it into his arms.
He almost like goes like that, but then realizes the bag is actually very light.
Yeah.
So just oh.
Be very
That's
careful that it doesn't open.
I was going to say that's an awful lot of rope for such a small bag. Very good. Well, I suppose I'll go back down.
What did
Oh,
you,
bud.
what did you come up here
I
for?
just came up to see if I could lend a hand.
You certainly can.
Well, clearly. I. Okay. He turns around awkwardly, holding all of this stuff and like a lantern hanging with the ring under his hand at the same time, which is half covered into. Right.
Thank you, Gregor.
Before
Yes, you can say something before. Yeah.
before he goes down, Grigor,
Yes.
and like the bottom thing he's touching, I just put a hand on it and just like make it start glowing. That might help you to not fall down those stairs.
You're no fun. Thank you. Thank you so much. He puts the awkward lantern down and sort of rearranges so that the paintings, so the papers don't fall out of his hands and goes, right, I'll be back. I'll deposit these to Mikhail. And he slightly faster pace now that he's not carrying the awkward lantern.
Which I'll grab.
So you also have a lit lantern now.
With that over, Tantra gestures for the group to follow him and starts to make his way back into the room that he opened. The painting room. And he just stands in front of the painting, looking at it and waits for everyone else to come in the room.
Me and Tanzar, we found this painting, as you see.
Excellent.
Still the same woman, I assume.
Still the same woman. She has not warped in the 5 minutes you have gone away. But yes,
I
it's
say this to Ulrich.
I shall leave my tongue.
I'm thinking that lady might be Lady Mara Silver.
I think Gabs isn't able to speak right now, so Nina asks, "Is Mikhail ready for her next communion?"
You hear a
before
voice
Grigor.
echoing from down the stairs.
Uh-huh.
Not quite yet. I'll call you when it's ready.
Sounds good.
Quite a smell
What?
down here.
This poor guy.
I know, right?
Okay. Each of you who is staring at the portrait, give me a perception then,
Yeah,
if you please.
I do, please.
I was
Wait, what?
very, very worried you were going to say something else there. But
Guidance on
I see colors.
guidance ain't going to help him there, I'm afraid. we perceive it so well. Remember, this guy's looking the wrong direction.
Yeah, I think this particular case, Ulrich doesn't know that there's a painting there. He's seen this tiny little pocket portrait that is on the bookshelf. That's like, wow,
Beautiful.
it's a woman, and
Beautiful.
that's he can't see shit. But we're not going to give him damage for it this time round.
Oh.
Everyone else, though, because fucking hell,
We're
succeeded.
detectives. That's cool.
All notice that there is a hinge that would allow the frame to swing open.
Oh! I imagine we all kind of like, we all just start looking at each other like,
Yeah.
Any other sign of mechanism, or is it just this hinge?
It just looks like a hinge, so you would assume that you would just pull from the
Just
outside.
looking at them.
Taratar will walk up to it, put his hand on it, look towards the group, sees Ulrich looking at this completely other wee tiny painting, but looks at the other two, and just waits for a sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Do
he
it.
will swing open.
well, friend.
Roll me a dexterity save. No, you don't have to do
Oh, no? Okay.
that. You reveal a hidden shelf
My God.
inside of which, or on top of which, is a lockbox.
Is a
What
lockbox
kind of size a key
a small
would
lockbox?
fit this thing?
That's an interesting question. A very familiar size key, if I'm being honest. I think you look at that and go, that's an interesting lock right there.
Mm.
I didn't even see that paint.
Click.
You're probably still looking at
Yeah.
my way with that one.
You're both looking in the wrong direction and talking to yourself loud enough so that you can't hear the hidden door
Yeah.
going.
There's probably a picture on this little coffee table here. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that.
And is that? Oh my God! Is that a lizard and crimson? Maybe you said.
Very good. Yes, the lock opens. Inside of which is a 1 foot long black feather, as well as a velvet pouch containing 9 pieces of silver jewelry. There's an
Now we're
assortment
blinged
of
out. Jesus.
Yeah, right?
earrings, necklaces, just a mixed bag. The 10. There is, in fact, 10. Would you roll me perception?
All of us, or just...
The person who's inspecting the bag.
God, I rolled a 21 there, and I can't wait for this to not be good.
Guidance.
Just, what is that? Hand on shoulder.
Exactly.
For fuck's sake.
No, don't worry about it. You still passed. It was DC 5. It's literally because it's something that you have experienced, and also the feather kind of hints towards it. The 10th piece has got a mark on it with a feather on it in the same vein, as well as the head of a crow. So it's a feather overlaid with the head of a crow.
And
Or sorry, head of a raven. My
Right,
bad.
I was just gonna ask.
and this
Okay,
feather
oh.
is
Pitch black, non-reflective, same as.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Could-
this seems to answer a fair amount of our questions.
Could Tanatar roll me a thing?
I think. Is it to do with undead?
Some
Maybe to do with undead.
Oh wait, is it actually? Will it be a deathly awareness type thing?
Yeah, let's go with that. So you have advantage on the investigation.
Advantage
I suppose.
on. So it's advantage on wisdom rolls, so it wouldn't be
Okay,
investigation.
perception then. It's mainly just when you see this symbol.
Okay. So 21. Look, I have my
Yeah.
advantage there.
When you lay eyes on it, there's something just kind of repellent to you immediately when you see it. You
Okay.
just want to look away and avert your eyes.
I hold my gaze for a second and then I do look away and I just kind of grunt.
What is it you're looking at? Sorry.
The 10th piece of jewelry, the raven, with the raven marking on it. Or sorry, not the 10th piece. Yes, sorry. The 10th piece is an amulet bearing the mark of the raven, which is the thing I described. So that is the thing that he has looked at. I described that awfully. But yes, when you look at it, you just want to avert your eyes.
Do you recognize this?
Do I recognize it, or is it just a case of I get discomfort looking at it?
Discomfort. You don't know what it is, only that it seems to give off some kind of bad vibe from your perspective.
No, but it gives off a bad vibe.
Unpleasant
Might,
here.
might even be from your perception. From your perceptive. Well, keep it away from now. Shall we?
Okay.
Instead of saying bad vibe there, I'm just going to retcon. There's something wrong with it, is what I said.
Okay.
Because, vibe doesn't quite fit with the lingo.
Nonsense. It is multi-dimensional language. Vibes.
Right, shall we head on?
Okay.
Ulrich. Hello.
Yes.
I guess.
Yes.
Do you... I close the
What is
painting.
this?
Good lord, the painting opens.
My
After
God.
feeling the
When did that
discomfort
happen?
from looking at this ring, I'll just say that Tanter starts to kind of walk away from it after answering the question as well. He's not that rude. Well, he is, but
I assume
and walks towards this door.
Okay. This door.
Walk past the painting, looking at it like, how did I miss that? Continue on.
That's fair. This door actually is slightly different in design. It seems to have just symbols of, children-related things. So it's like pictures of horses engraved into it. There's two names that you notice you've just seen elsewhere in the documents.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has got the children's names, which I believe
I love children bedrooms. What could go
Yeah,
wrong?
there's nothing
You-
creepy at all.
cannot say these things on stream.
It's not on stream. It's recording.
we can edit it out. It's fine.
Tanatar alone does not mean my character.
Raise the
And
volume at that
He's a
point.
nasty guy. God, dig it up. I open the door with magic bullshit prepared for evil kids.
What greets you is a nursery.
Okay. Big ass nursery. Oh, it's a glowing green door. I don't know about that.
is a glowing green
That
door.
is a
isn't it?
glowing green door.
Mm.
This place is a bloody mess.
This place is a disaster.
Wait, that's the
Funny
evil
you
chimney.
say that.
It's gotta be.
This nursery lies in disarray. Toy chests, bookshelves, and chairs sized for children lie in splinters of colourful wood. Misshapen characters and bizarre animals smile from hand-painted murals covering the walls. As any of you move through the room, it looks almost as though these animals track you with their eyes.
Great.
Before we go into the room, before we actually step into it, I just want to scan the room for sign of movement of any creature, perhaps. Undead or otherwise, that has been in this room.
Perception.
13. Or if it's undead, 22.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
As well, when we start walking through, I'm going to make a conscious effort to look for anything that is either A, doll, in the same vein as the ones we saw before, and B, a bear. A toy bear.
Yeah.
Teddy bear.
A real life bear's in the room.
Oh my god, it was there! It was hiding!
The bears walking down the chimney. Holy shit.
It was right behind that. It was just like.
If you go out to the woods today.
If you're going to the nursery today, you better not find a bear.
There are a fair few toys of similar ilk scattered around this room, for sure.
Okay.
There are dolls of the same type, or not exactly the same. You know how there's like variants, there's
Yeah.
different dresses on them. There's about 4 or 5 just scattered, some of them torn to pieces. There's also, believe...
Do they have their eyes?
Sorry?
Do they have their eyes?
That's a fair question. Yes. Almost all of them. One of them doesn't.
Which one's that?
It's kind of a familiar dressed one.
Is it red? Maybe
Kind
a little bit of white.
A little bit of white there, I'd say. And it's sitting in a chair. It's pretty much lined up with the door.
So you say lined up with a door.
Lined up as in the chair is facing the door that you just came through.
Oh, no.
Oh, so oh,
No.
I want to cast magic.
As soon as I see that, I just kind of say, okay, I no longer have any issues with any of you. Perhaps take an aggression with any of these things.
Oh.
Are we moving into the room?
Where was this chair?
Yeah, where is it?
Exactly.
So you see the shattered one that's there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's what it looks like on the map, but in actual fact it is still just
it's
just
still
enough to
actually put
support
together.
it.
Oh, okay.
That's where it is, huh? Put one foot across the threshold.
I guess I'll
You step
follow. I'll
into
try
the
to
room.
stay equal.
Yes.
Okay.
Stay together.
Yes.
Hold the line. Hold the line.
Hold.
Behind the doll, you can see this faint green glow.
Mhm.
That is emanating from another door. And it
course
is
it
just from the outside ring, so it's as if there is light coming from within. So along the top, bottom, and
Yeah,
hinges. Yeah.
Ugh. As hard as it is to take my eyes away from the stupid doll. Is there anything else creepy sitting in any other chairs?
Roll me perception.
Okay. Hopefully it goes better than the last one did.
No, technically did better.
Okay, so shit, I was gonna say something I forgot.
You don't notice anything else that is, particularly stand out. You can hear from this fireplace. There's some
Some
I don't know,
ghost.
deep, occasional crackle. But apart from that,
Rich people
who the
build
fuck
weird
would put
things.
a nursery here? Shitty planning.
Bad parenting.
I mean,
Parenting, you're not
that's-
wrong.
That's fair.
It's kind of what
They could
nobles
fall
do,
down
right?
the chimney
They're just
and
kinda just-
land in the kitchen
Oh my god.
Escape hatch.
after going through a heater in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Dangerous times. Okay, I'm gonna continue to step forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
only one
we'll
way
just-
forward.
Okay.
Keep on going.
So wait, we hear the faint crackling, but there's no actual fire.
There's no fire here.
Because the fire
Okay.
will be down below.
Is that a lobster?
What the fuck that is? That doesn't look like a lobster to me.
It was when I was zoomed out. As I zoom in, it
looks
does
like
not.
some sort
It
of
looks
just,
less like a
weird
lobster.
tentacle
Yeah.
thing.
Oh,
I
the hell is a stuffed lobster? There's a turtle right
think
here.
it is
It's
exactly.
Strahd! Get him!
Kill it!
No. Yes, it is a stuffed turtle. Stuffed lobster. What of it?
What
That's
fucking turtle is that?
children. Well, there's a turtle there.
Yeah.
Fucking. When you.
This is not what Kadena looks like for the record.
And then no.
Hmm.
And this fireplace
Oh no!
is this fireplace is crackling, but there's nothing.
There's nothing. You can hear it distantly because you know that the fire that was lit 2 floors below may still be going.
Okay. God. That means there's a ghost in.
I would like to go and stand here next to this ominous pile of washing. And try to listen to see if I can hear anything beyond the green glowy door.
Okay. Roll perception.
11.
11. No, you can't hear a thing.
I don't hear a thing. I step more towards the door.
I'm gonna grab the lobster and throw it in the fireplace.
I
You grab the lobster and throw it in the fireplace.
Strahd's dead. Let's go.
The lobster lands in the fireplace. And a slight puff of soot engulfs it.
Who the fuck?
Right,
Okay.
Catalina, what have you teleported to this spooky crib to do?
yeah.
Is there
Can I,
anything in
can
that
I
crib?
take out the? Can I look at the crib?
You can. If you were to peel back the enclosed curtains, you will see that there is another doll in there. This one also missing an eye.
Is it the same eye?
It is not. It is the other eye. So the other one that you have seen every other time has been the right. This one has been the left.
What about this one? Both eyes?
That's-
No eyes?
That's the one that's on the right.
Oh, okay.
That's the same
were
doll
dolls
that-
identical other than that?
This one is dressed in blue and white.
Blue.
instead of-
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy and a girl. Okay.
Evil twins.
Just makes no goddamn sense.
Maybe we
Where else
should
we
rip
go?
out their other eyes
What's going on with
and
this
add them to the
fucking-
bear.
Yeah. Replace his eye.
Huh? Arthur thinks it's in his head, but does not say a word. Internal monologue.
Just keeping an eye on that doll. I mean, yep.
Okay.
There's certainly something strange going on with these things.
Something strange.
Nope.
And it doesn't look good.
And,
Gabs, did you just teleport the darkness?
Guess is
She's
gone.
gone. She's out. The
it fell out the
took her-
window, shame.
What did I do?
The
Kev's
fucking door was a port
gone.
key. She's gone.
Oh, there you go.
Unless there's anything else, upon seeing this other doll be revealed, if we can all see it from after it's pulled back, I will take another step towards the screen door.
Okay. Do you?
I look around to see what the rest of the party are doing, and
You
if they
see
all
me-
appear to be waiting onwards.
You see me preparing myself. So
I too prepare myself with magical fire, and then I will touch the door.
Okay.
You see, do I touch it?
Question mark?
Is that a trigger of some
It
sort?
does.
the door is
The
stick
door.
The door's a minute. Fuck no, I can't.
No,
He
it's not.
hasn't
It's
stopped
wouldn't do it
smiling.
You can't do it again.
no, I can't reuse the same trick twice.
But I always think you're gonna. So every
So,
time.
yeah, there you go.
It works out better that way.
I wouldn't dare.
Anyway,
No,
yeah,
but
I
what
touch the
happens
sure,
when you touch
as
this-
if I was going to try to open it. That's how it would be.
You touch the door, and as soon as your hand touches the handle, lights of the same color as the same green, start to shift their way across it to form a shape.
On the door.
And yes. So give me just 2 seconds. There
One,
is. Could you?
2.
What?
A hand reaches down from behind you, Ulrich.
It
Ulrich.
gives me an atomic
It
wedgie.
feels like 9. That's actually Chucky. Now it's a gun.
Could all of you roll me religion? Or all of you that are looking at this particular symbol?
Religion. 9.
So that's 9, 10, 13.
I'm surprised religion's intelligence.
Yeah, actually.
That fucking sick burn to religion.
Yeah.
I meant,
God,
like, I would
hope I-
assume
Oh,
wisdom.
my guy's still not there.
Yes, okay. What you see,
Damn, we're not an intelligent party.
We are very wise, however.
So
We are
wise.
very wise.
you can see forever.
Quite wisdomous.
There is a symbol that appears, a religious one, specifically of the god Ezra,
Ezra.
which you have heard of.
Not gonna say it.
Strahd has heard of, but none of the rest of you have. The symbol is a man holding a shield, and the shield normally bears a belladonna sprig. In this case, it does not. So it is a blank shield, but you recognize the character that is holding it and the shield's shape, which is always a perfect circle. And are you doing anything? Are you continuing to try to open the door here? Or are you?
I will say that upon this big shape appearing, Tantor does not recognize it, so he looks upon it in confusion. Looks back to the rest of the party before continuing to try to open the door to see if they have any further reaction than this.
If I recognize the symbol, would I also know what this god does or what their?
I would say on a 17, yeah. I believe I'll have to just double check before I immediately throw an entire religion under the bus.
Tee.
Yes. He is healer of the sick and seen as a guardian.
Yep.
What could go wrong? He heals people, guys.
Yeah.
Sick people. And none of us are sick, right? We don't even need healed.
That we know of.
Actually, I might be quite sick.
I
Cough. Twin brother who probably died. Cough, cough. But didn't die. That's why the nursery's in the attic. Cough, cough.
Tanatar, I think that door will be particularly difficult to open. That symbol is of the god or goddess. Is it god?
Can be seen both ways.
Giggity.
Of the god Ezra, protector of the sick. And the way that symbol is formed be a bit to open.
If anyone wants, you can make Arcana checks.
Would love to.
I would like to make one on the door, sure.
Yes.
Get it.
No, I don't know anything about this door. This door is a puzzling conundrum to me.
19.
19. Okay, you
Oh.
know your shit.
Mr. Door Expert over here.
That's right. I've got the beds, he's got the doors.
Tantor still has his grip on this handle whilst listening to Sirid talk about this god and now about what he's about to see.
Yeah. The green light that surrounds it seems familiar enough, as well as the symbology that it makes, that you figure that this is an arcane lock. So anyone
About
who
what I-
tried to open it would have a very tough time or hurt themselves in the attempt. You're not sure which.
I also believe this might cause some damage to you if you try to open.
Begrudgingly, Tantor and releases his grip on the handle. Thinking it's probably unwise to attempt to kick it down.
Probably, but maybe the wall next to it.
They didn't think of this.
Can I just say, kind of thinking back where we left off last time, I'm really happy we didn't take the doll into the room.
Well, it's there now.
No, like when we were taking the long rest,
Yeah.
that we were gonna go back for.
Never sleep with scary dolls. Bad idea. Well, I'm done the channel.
I thought of a interesting idea. Stupid idea,
Interesting. Hey, that's how we go.
but I might
Today.
be something
I'm all
that
ears.
my character would do in this situation.
Let him do it.
Let's hear it.
Maybe we should test this cane lock, perhaps.
Tantor puts his hand back on the door.
Oh, did you have your hand on it beforehand?
I had my hand on the handle, ready to kind of try to open it until
Never
you
mind.
said it's probably a bad idea.
Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't realize you had your hand on it.
Yeah,
Never
it's
mind.
the symbol
Yeah,
popped up once
as
he grabbed
he-
the handle.
Tantor does not put his hand back on the handle.
No, if that's the case, then forget I said anything. Because
Right.
that was without the knowledge of you having your hand on it.
Why were you going to see if it just hurt you for like touching it at all?
What I was going to do was I was going to see, we should test if it hurts, if it if it goes back against things, and throw the doll at it.
You said
Oh, the door.
you said god of healing, you say.
Yes, and defender of the sick.
Ah, interesting. I'm gonna walk over and grab the handle.
Yeah.
Tantor steps aside, prepares his fiery to burn any potentially sick
Do
people in the
you-
room.
When you grab the handle, are you trying you're putting some force behind it, or are you just trying to
No, I'm
gently
just
open it?
just grabbing the handle, just like grabbing a hold of it to see if I feel anything or maybe get some health back.
Oh,
You definitely don't get some health back. Roll me.
Roll me a death
No,
save.
let's not go that far.
You can pummel me, man. I'm, these are
You
my own actions.
definitely
Specifically
failed to
asking
open.
for it.
You definitely fail to open. It's like a brick wall when you try and open it. There's no give whatsoever in the handle.
All right. Very well. It's quite the strong door.
I wanted to see some damage.
Yeah. Very well. Take a step back.
There's no keyholes on this door, is there?
Not a one.
Not a one.
8-1.
Well, this door obviously seems to be locked by something.
Perhaps Mikhail
Magical
will know.
mystery, perhaps.
Perhaps Mikhail or Theodora might be able to answer some questions.
As if on fucking cue, my guy, you hear creaking.
Fuck!
Bo.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I also ready just in case this is a sneaky Finley move.
We're all a little jumpy.
Oh, we see.
Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah, but it's Asher, brain in a jar. Fuck! Get him!
Dum, 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 dum.
It's Pyramid
Hello.
Head.
I didn't mean it.
Perhaps a more cautious
Whatever I did,
approach in this
I'm
house.
sorry.
You need to make like a signal when you're coming next time, please.
I'm
Are we gonna have
very
to put a
sorry.
bell on you?
Yes.
I feel attacked.
A more cautious approach would be advised next time.
I only came to give you back your glowy stick and to say that we may or may not have lost it all.
Well, there's a couple
I'm
more in here.
Sorry.
Oh, perhaps do it look like this one?
That would be the one.
Perhaps you should take this one.
Curious.
And that
I-
one.
Apologize. I surrounded it in salt. I did everything that I knew how to do. And
Do not
here it
worry,
is.
We're not blaming.
So I'm sorry.
We're not blaming you. Stop apologizing. There's clearly something going on here with these dolls, but
The fault is not yours.
these dolls.
Yes?
I like turn around, like back to Grigor. Maybe the dolls have a key. Maybe.
Key to what?
Explain the exposition about the door.
I see.
As,
Go for it.
now, just to say, as they're having this discussion, I'll go and reach in for the blue one.
Okay.
Running to Lou, keep my headset on though.
You pick up the blue doll.
Can I inspect its neck?
You certainly can.
What happens when I run my hand across it?
You die.
Nothing whatsoever.
Okay. I inspect the red doll.
Uh-huh. What
and
do you
I kind of look at its neck, not touching it, inspecting it.
The neck looks fine. There's no visible sign of anything at the back. When you're holding it, you can physically feel the closer you get, the colder it gets to the neck. But there is no visible sign.
It's not that important. And like,
Sec.
kind of touch the like this part of my pinky to the back.
Mm-hmm.
Just my pinky. In this part.
Yes.
Just quickly.
It is just ice cold, but you touch it just enough to realize that you don't tear skin or take damage or anything. You just
But I
Touch
do know that if I left it on for longer, the same
You'd
thing
lose
that would
the
happen to me if that happened to Grigor.
yes.
I have to wrap up fairly shortly.
I have the feeling that this is the same thing. Same one. Somehow.
Makes
Yes.
about as much sense as anything else in this house.
I would tend to agree. And yet again, my bad.
Not your fault.
Did you? Because we told you about the other one downstairs. Did you find it there in the dining room?
Not when I was there. I never saw it. When I went to grab the chair, there was nothing that I noticed. I saw. Wait. Sorry. When?
I believe we told him when he took the doll down
Mm-hmm.
in the bedroom.
That we had
We
seen
told him
it.
that there was a doll downstairs.
In the dining
That was in the dining room.
Okay.
We told him to go check there.
Yes. I never saw one there. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry. I'm with you. I think it's the same doll. I'm sorry.
Thought as much.
Gabs, basically, we found out that this doll also has the ice thing on the neck.
Yeah, that's why. But not the blue one. The red one does.
Just, well, as far as we're aware.
As far as you find
Okay.
out.
Coincidence.
Start to move closer to the door.
Mm-hmm.
Doll in hand.
Okay.
And kind of... Excuse me, Dan, could I get past you there?
Our turn. Budges?
No.
And just kind of like put the doll down beside the door, like right in front of it.
Does the doll touch the door?
No.
Okay.
Put it down in front. Tina?
Nothing happens.
Would you mind taking the other doll here?
Try the blue.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
As you, I assume, place the doll beside the other. Nothing immediately happens.
And then I push it to touch the door.
Yeah.
Your vision, all of you, make
Including
me...
Grigor?
Grigor is... Yeah, no, she would have been close, or he would have been close enough at this point. Yeah,
They.
Everyone is going to be making Constitution saving throws.
Does your guidance
Sure.
help on con saves?
It
I think that
ability
minute is
check.
up.
Ability
I
check.
don't think
Fuck.
it's phased. Yeah.
I think that minute
Yeah.
ran out.
Oh no.
Ah!
Woo!
Why
You know, it
Why?
serves us right though for holding the dolls. Like that checks
Yeah,
out.
it does make sense.
Each of you that passed,
What
take
was the past number?
half of this. So that would be
Sure.
13.
Oh,
13 or above. You're safe. Ish. You take half of this. So only 4 damage to the ones that failed, 2 damage to the ones that passed, and all of you are blinded.
Well, this is lovely. I cannot see.
So, was it like a flash?
Yes, the green flash fills your vision completely and throws specifically Nina, who was just in front of it, back 5 feet. And who else failed? Strahd. Both of you are thrown back 5 feet and knocked prone. And just a second later, after you regain your vision,
Oh,
you see one of the dolls, specifically the one in red, floating 3 feet off the ground.
Oh
Staring at.
no. Oh
Sorry,
no.
That is where we're going to call the session.
Oh
Where
no.
was who was the staring at?
You, Strahd.
Fuck!
Haha.
Ah!
Hot damn.
I fucking hate dolls!
Especially
Fucking
floaty ones.
one-eyed bitches.
One-eyed floating ones.
Bastards.
Oh man,
Okay, that's where we're calling it.
that's a good spot.
Why did we have to go upstairs to the dolls in the nursery? Why couldn't we go to the basement instead with the giant rats and the vampires?
Giant rats and vampires and spiders and
Okay.
no
Well,
creepy kids.
I hope you enjoyed.
Enjoyed the shit
Oh,
out of that,
yes.
man. Who the hell are you kidding?
When do we reckon we would have time for the next?
Tomorrow.
Well, obviously, we can't do this weekend coming.
Tomorrow.
I can't do tomorrow.
Um,
I can't do Wednesday. I can do Thursday or Friday. Can't do this weekend.
I can do literally whatever weekday for foreseeable future, because
Okay.
Unemployment.
Because,
Well, with that, how that
Always look on the bright
you
side of
affect those
life.
tomorrow?